Right. So question 5 asks us to explain how cardiac output, stroke volume, and heart rate are affected by steady state exercise pre to post training. And we'll start with cardiac output. So cardiac output is just how much is the amount of blood that your heart can pump out in a minute. So how many full contractions and can it make in a single minute? And it's also the result of multiplying your stroke volume by your heart rate. And as we see through exercise, stroke volume will increase. And stroke volume will increase based on the heart becoming more flexible and also becoming stronger by putting it through different stresses. It will do that, and when it becomes more flexible and stronger, it is able to fill up more when it is in its period of diastole, so when when the heart is filling up, and is able to contract more blood out from it in a single contraction in its period of systole, so when it is ejecting blood from the heart. So if its ability to fill up increases and we get increased volume within the heart pre-ejection, and its ability to contract increases as well, and we see less blood in the heart post-contraction, then the stroke volume increases. Heart rate from pre to post training will actually decrease, and you'll see that that's mostly because when your heart is pumping more blood, the heart has to pump less often, and also your heart gets just better, or your heart and body get better at running blood through your body and using it and utilizing it more efficiently as well. And so that all that stuff allows for your heart rate to decrease. And both of those factors allow for cardiac output to increase as a whole. When you multiply those numbers, you may think that a decrease in heart rate would allow for not as grand of an increase in cardiac output, or maybe not as noticeable of one, but the increase in our stroke volume makes up for that loss of heart rate, because it's such a small change, the decrease in your heart rate, that it shows up more as an increase in the cardiac output. And two, by decreasing your heart rate and increasing your stroke volume, you're making your heart's job easier, and it's becoming more efficient to pump blood from your heart to the rest of your body, from pre-training to being trained. Overall, you're going to see an increase in that cardiac output, though.